Hello. I'm so sleepy. Everyone saw this coming. I just ate. I'm so sleepy. Okay. Hello. Hi. I had grocery store sushi for lunch/dinner today because it's discounted on Friday. And it was yummy. And then I got hot chocolate. Oh, and actually I also bought like a pastry. I bought a morning bun as well. So I'll probably also eat that while I play. Wait. Hi everybody! Hi Wilbo, hi Okami, hi Astro, hi Matt, hi Monk, hi Shadix. Oh my god. I'm breakfasted the fuck out, yeah. Anyways, this is case 5 of the Great Ace Attorney, so if you don't want to be spoiled, you should take your leave respectfully. I don't know what to expect. Lime told me that it's not really like an ending per se, like it just kind of leads into the Great Ace Attorney 2. Yeah, I can get into the meat of it. I've heard this is a very long case as well, so we're probably in for the long haul tonight. I'll try to do as much as I can, like as much as I humanly possibly can. Alright, so without further ado, let's start. And if the music is like too loud or anything or too quiet, like let me know. Yeah. Woo! Yeah, so we just beat the case of case 4 and we saved this guy from getting falsely accused. Wait, you mean me? I forget what he said. Of course! Is there another locum here? Alright, locum, okay. Is there even one? Suzato! Oh my god, Lime, you're here! Hi! You have work, though, right? I think. Locum student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire. Your name has become rather short, hasn't it? Huh? Because you felt sick? Oh no! Dude, this guy is... I am pleased. Mr. Natsume is delighted. Would it be so hard just to say that then? This guy's awesome. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, I'm too sleepy to deal with this right now. I have just never gotten used to life here in Great Britain. Every time I look over my shoulder, I see foreigners. I see towering brick buildings. And from high up windows, I see them looking down on me, laughing. Look at that little hunchback. No! Oh dear, I'm sure it's all in your head, Mr. Natsume. But... today, you, locum lawyer, gave my bloom the boot. Bloom the boot. Ah! Okami! Thank you for the gift sub! Thank you. The GBF grinder. You stood firm behind that baronial bench before all those babbling British. You battled to the bitter end, laying bare the baffling truth. Damn, that alliteration go crazy. And when I beheld the blinding fireworks among the beams of the Bailey's roof, I bellowed, oh my goodness. I'm so sleepy. I slept early too, early in quote marks. I slept like 2 hours earlier than I usually do. Or something like that. Ugh, sleepy. And I had to wake up like early tomorrow because I have D&D tomorrow, but it's gonna be voice session, which means I actually have to like be up and not just lie in bed and do D&D. You're still awake after I got home from work. Help, it's a usual occurrence. I don't even know what time zone I live in anymore. Yippee! TLDR, yippee! An anecdote. Oh no. Ah, there you are, my dear fellows. I apologize for keeping you all waiting. I rose late this morning. Me too, brother. Me too. Oh, Mr. Sholmes, what a pleasure to see you. I see I'm here not a moment too soon. A disaster has been averted, I'm glad to say. Oh. The trial shall begin presently, Mr. Naruto, and I wish you the very best of luck. It's just finished. What? No! Then my haste was in vain? Arg! It's you! Hairlock Sholmes! Oh? Have we met, sir? This is Mr. Natsume, the man you had, arrested, Mr. Sholmes. Ah, I see. I failed to recognize you at first. Our previous encounters have taken place in the gloom, either of your bleak lodgings or that prison cell. I simply couldn't place that curious face in the light. Charming. This is all your fault, Hairlock Sholmes! You're the reason why I had to go through all this terrible ordeal! I'm going to give you a piece of my mind! Yeah, it's so expensive now? You say that, it actually lowered like 16 points or something. I raised it from 500 to 750 and then it's lowering slowly with gift subs, which means I have to lower it by another point. My apologies, sir, but I assure you, I have placed you now. You're the fellow who abandoned that poor young lady and ran off, are you not? Has she been taken to the hospital more urgently? I feel perhaps she would have regained consciousness by now. Oh. But it was unavoidable, I'm sure. We are but human after all. Anyone would have been shaken by such an experience. He's getting clowned on. Leave him alone. I do feel very badly about how I behaved. Well, never mind. Now then, what was it that you wanted to say to me, sir? Nothing. Ah ha ha ha! Priceless! Oh, I'm sorry, really, but that was quite priceless. Poor Soseki-san. That's what I'm saying. Damn, leave him alone. Well, thanks for the wrist stretch as well. I will do that while I read. Still, on the bright side, you've had an extremely entertaining experience without paying a penny. And it would seem you were not even found guilty. Thanks to me. But there is no bright side. Sniff, sniff, sniff. Whatever do you mean, Mr. Natsume? Even after— oh, this is my favorite Natsume sprite. It's so funny. I'm just gonna watch him do that for a little bit. Even after this, I'm still cursed by the spirits, and now by the Reaper! The Reaper, like from Persona? Thanks, Okami! Thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, this bangs. Ah, Lord Van Zeeks. I haven't forgotten, you know, what facing that man in court means. Even if you're found not guilty, you're still doomed! Oh my god. It'll be alright, Mr. Natsume. Hmm? If the Reaper appears trying to make trouble, I will protect you! Hiya! Why did she attack me? With a perfectly executed Susato takedown! Why'd you attack Much as I like being turned on my head, a bit of mourning might be nice next time, Miss Susato. I'm just the perfect fucking target for a Susato takedown, I guess. So, Mr. Natsume, what do you intend to do now? You mentioned something about recounting your experiences to your friends back in Japan? Yes, I intend to return to my homeland soon. Oh. It has already been a year since I arrived here in Great Britain. I visited universities, libraries, bookshops. I've been honored with the tutelage of professors. I've learned so much about the wealth of literature here and the city it has shaped. And I've come to realize that it is my calling to sail home and tell my fellow countrymen about it. Aww. It's very touching, Mr. Natsume. Or in perhaps less veiled terms, you wish to withdraw halfway around the world to escape the terror of the Reaper's curse. That's not it at all! The more I learn of literature, the more this strange feeling claws at my insides. I feel compelled to return to my roots and attempt to pen a work of my own. Oh my god, I can't read. Oh, I see. A work of literature by Soseki-san. Could be an interesting read. Yay! And what about Miss Susato and yourself, Mr. Naruhodo? Sorry? What about us? Yeah, subtly telling you to go read his stuff. Will you return to Japan alongside your mustached compatriots? Why would we? I have to stay here for Asogi. A week has not yet passed since we arrived in London. That too. We just got here. And only now does it feel like we finally found our feet. And... and you are accommodated in a hotel at present, are you not? That's right, but we need to find lodgings before it bankrupts us. I've calculated we can only afford an entire another 10 nights before our entire budget is exhausted. Hi Bionic! Welcome to stream. Well then, you can take my lodgings. I don't want your fucking lodgings. Oh, the windowless room. Ah, but what it lacks in windows, it more than makes up for with a floor, ceiling, and walls. Great. And of course, I'd be happy to leave behind the accursed evil spirit. Oh my, an evil spirit? Oh, yes. It tries to suffocate you while you sleep. It's an infallible wake-up call. What the hell? We'll, think about it if that's alright. Perhaps I can offer a more welcome alternative. Would you consider taking lodgings with me? Fuck no. Really? Hell no. Well, a vacancy has conveniently presented itself. Though it is up in the attic, I might add. Are you sure it isn't just a storage loft? I spoke with the landlady this very morning on the matter of price, and Iris is cleaning the room as we speak. You must come at once. I presume you have no luggage to speak of? Hello, Vivi! Hi! Welcome to the stream. Stay with Sholmes and Iris? I guess I have to. I mean, it's probably not a bad choice. I like Iris. I kind of want to kick Sholmes in the ass, though. Well, this is simply wonderful. What an honor to be invited to taking lodgings in the Great Detective Office's attic. That's literally me. You can stay with Sholmes if you know what I'm saying. I'm too overcome with words. So suggesting we look elsewhere is out then. Smirked. Oh wait, I see the Automod in the corner of my eye. You're gonna love game 2 if you want to kick Sholmes in the ass. Oh hell yeah! Lime, do you have? You have the second game, right? Wait. I know Family Share is going to eat the dust, but... It's bundled? Question mark? Wait, what? It is? Wait, I didn't know that. Wait, I didn't know that. Huh. Okay, okay. I hear you. I thought it was like two separate things. Damn. Anyways. Iris will prepare a welcome dinner this evening. And you must come too, Mr. Natsume. I insist. Oh, that's why it's called the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Okay, I guess that makes sense. I don't know what to say, but thank you. And yes, of course. Wonderful, then I'll go and complete the paperwork for your formal release, Mr. Natsume. It shan't take long. Susato's so helpful. Someone's happy. But someone's happy. Locum. I knew you wouldn't let me down. I'm truly delighted to have met you here in London. Likewise, Mr. Natsume. It's become a privilege meeting you two. It's a shame that we're gonna have to say goodbye so soon. Well, you guys will see each other again in Japan whenever, you know, whenever we come back. Well, I've come to realize that I belong in Japan. But Locum, we'll meet again one day! Yes, I'm sure. They learned it's easy to have an assistant so the game doesn't have to put the player through the boring lawyer stuff. Yeah, it really is. I like all the assistants, but I only know Maya, like from Phoenix. I like Maya too, but I don't know any of the other ones. And hopefully by then I'll be a successful lawyer. Hopefully by then I'll be a successful author. Yay! Well, my dear fellow, our carriage appears to have arrived. Shall we go, Mr. Naruhodo? Yes, sir! Yes, Mr. Sholmes. I have little doubt that Mr. Natsume will be released in time for dinner this evening. Blah, 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 blah. And so, with Soseki-san's innocence successfully established, we rode with Mr. Sholmes to what was to become our new home. 221B Baker Street. Yay! Finally! Oh my god, wait, it's kind of nice in here. The attic room. Wait, this is kind of cool. I like the window back here. And lantern up here. Now you have to pay rent. Fuck! We're broke! Well, we're not really broke, but like... So this... It's pretty spacious. It's to be our new office, yes! Oh wait, so do we just like live here? And going into the second game too? Yeah, I can't exactly complain, true. Weren't they also staying at like a really nice hotel too? Because I feel like I kind of remember like they couldn't like find, you know, a normal hotel, so they had to stay in like a fancy one or something. I could be making shit up. Anyways, I rather like the sound of that. Me too. It's simply wonderful, isn't it? What? This song is so nice! Stop! I miss Asogi so bad! Fuck. I hope you can see this, Kazuma. It's only a small step. But I'd like to think that we're getting a little closer to your dream now. Fuck! I'm gonna cry. So, my dear fellows, do you like the place? Oh my god, this is like the first time we see him like without his full getup. Ah, Mr. Sholmes. Yes, thank you so much. I need him. We know. It's a delightful room, Mr. Sholmes. I simply adore it. Let's just say this is way nicer than LeBlanc's attic. Let's just say. Good, I'm glad to hear it. Iris and I are delighted to welcome you. I hope everyone's hungry. It's nearly time for dinner. We'll eat it as soon as Mr. Natsume arrives. We have a lot to celebrate. Iris, you must let me help you. Alright then, Susie. Oh my god, Susie! You can be in charge of the salad. Splendid. In charge of the salad. Does Iris not trust her? Come on. So, Mr. Naruhodo, how does it feel to have your own office in the capital? It's very exciting, actually. I can't help wondering what adventures await us. Ah, Those were precisely my sentiments when I first established my office at these premises. Until I discovered the dark truth about the city of London, that is. Sorry? London is a glorious place, full of wonder, opportunity, prosperity, and mirth. But the brightest of lights cast the darkest of shadows. Yeah, this song is epic! You know what I find hilarious about Ace Attorney is that the fact that lawyers sometimes don't even get paid for taking cases, so they're just pictured as close to broke at all times. No, literally, because literally all 4 cases so far is just like Ryunosuke getting into situations and then he has to fight his way out. Like, he's not doing any of this for pay, it's literally life or death situations. Like, now, it's like starting from now, hopefully he'll get paid and it'll stop being like, Ryunosuke, you literally have to win this case or we're gonna put you back in the box and ship you back to Japan. Or, like, you know, Asogi's never gonna be a lawyer again, or like, whatever the fuck. Why is the vest so suctioned onto him? No, for real, like, what's going on here? Shadows? What the fuck do you mean? Like in Persona? Well, I believe you're well aware of the murkiness that lies behind London's facade already. Persona mention? So, once again, Mr. Naruhodo. Well, that's a new sprite. Wait! Welcome to London. Imagine a Persona game set in the UK. I think I would sooner dive into the ocean. Persona in Australia be like, Personor! Personor! Of course, at the time, I had no idea about the significance of those words that Mr. Sholmes so casually spoke. It's because, like, no one ever takes his shit seriously. At least Ryunosuke doesn't. But it wasn't long before my turn came. To lift the facade and see the true depth of the murk that lay behind it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. End. Woohoo! Chapter 4 is officially over. Yeah, that was actually part of case 4. I just didn't finish it. And there's my Steam achievement. Yay! Time for case 5 real. Woo! Oh, it's a Sholmes icon. Let's go. I'm excited. Okay, let's do this. The Hound of the Baskervilles. A hound it was, but not such a hound as any mortal has ever seen. Its eyes glowed with a smoldering gaze. The whole of its ox-sized body was outlined in white-hot flames. This has to do with, like, the case where, like, the cart was, like, on fire, right? I feel like we never got a wrap up to that. Oh yeah, like, at the end of, what is it, case 3? Case 3, someone set the fucking cart on fire. Wilbo! Juno, I'm going to do some crafting in FF14, but I'll have you on in the background? Sure, yeah! Good luck crafting, have fun. Let's do this shit. Shit, since this game is bundled, now I feel like I should just like grind it out so then I don't like have to actually buy it.
It's coming!
Oh shit, sorry.
Sholmes' cry pierced through the thick wall of fog around us. Wisps of vapor flowed over the pistol as I cocked it, and I waited, breathlessly, in the stillness. The silence lasted for what seemed an eternity, until, at last, it appeared. From the shadows of the cloud, an enormous beast sprang out upon us. A hound it was, but not such a hound as any mortal has ever seen. Its eyes glowed with a smoldering glare. The whole of its ox-sized body was outlined in white-hot flames. Its rumbling pant and hideous howl, so terrified was I that I began to tremble with fear. "Look well, Wilson," Sholmes declared, gazing upon the mystical beast. "For this This is the diabolical hound of the Baskervilles.
Yay! Cutscene over. The Hound of the Baskervilles is a real Sherlock book? Oh, I see. So maybe that was like an excerpt from the actual book, but they replaced Holmes with Sholmes, obviously. And if you're liking The Great Ace Attorney 1, you'll absolutely love the second game. It's like 6 times better. Yeah, I really like the first game. I think like the dialogue is really well written, which is like pretty obvious for an Ace Attorney game. Like everybody's just fucking funny. And of course the art and music, amazing. But I miss Asogi. Fuck. Dead wife that haunts the narrative. Fuck my life. Anyways. Our first 2 months in London. Oh my god, time skip? Passed by in a flash. Holy shit, you're right. Literally a flash, because I don't remember any of it. In that disconcerting courtroom experience we were first thrown into on the day we arrived in the country, in a Saseki-san's terrible ordeal that had followed closely behind, we had emerged victorious. However, there then came an abrupt end to their opportunities to appear in court. Oh my god, no. So we're actually broke because we can't get work! Which is hardly surprising, of course, since I was nothing more than an amateur, an unknown student of law from a faraway land. So life in our little office was very quiet. That is, until it was shattered one day by that fateful telegram. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Oh my god, the name of our office. Knock knock knock. So cute! Oh my god, so this is like definitely Susato's desk and that's definitely my desk. Look how fucked up it is. Oh, look at the tea brewing and there's like a little like... oh, I don't know if you can see it. Oh, it's not that blocked. Over here in the corner there's like the matcha tea whisk and stuff. It's like a fucking aquarium! What the... And like some plants? The Daruma? Holy... This is so cute. I was woken by the unreserved knocking on the door by the telegram boy. But after he'd gone, Susato-san's behavior became very obviously strange. Susato-san? Yes! Is it time to leave for court already? Let me see. What case is it today? I don't think I'm scheduled to defend anyone at the moment, am I? Oh, no, of course not. How silly of me. But I think Iris said she'll make us breakfast this morning. So, shall we go down to Mr. Sholmes' suite? Yes! Iris makes the most delicious breakfast food. She does, doesn't she? And once our bellies are full, we can leave for court in fighting fit form. Let me see. What case is it today? Here we go again. Oh yay! Back to like the investigation stage. I love this part. Listening to Juno read Ace Attorney as I debone a whole ass chicken isn't how I expected to spend my Friday night, but here we are. Holy shit. Good luck deboning that chicken. I will continue to read Ace Attorney as moral support. Yay, let's examine! Oh my god, I'm so excited. I want to look at everything in here. It's spring at last and the weather is warmer now. But I love the smell of the fire and the steam rising from the kettle. Oh, would you like some tea, Naruhodo-san? Thank you, Susato-san, but I'm alright for now. Examine the shovel? Okay, will do. With the green tea Susato-san makes me from time to time and Iris's unique herbal infusions, this place is paradise for a true tea lover. Yay! Green tea is such a wonderful accompaniment to British tea cakes, don't you think? Wait. That spade has been in here since we started renting the place. Oh, that's not a spade, Naruhodo-san. It's a shovel. No, shovels are for digging. That's for scooping up loose material. It's a spade. No, spades are for digging. That's for scooping up loose material. It's a shovel. I don't want to dig a hole for myself, so let's leave it. They're so cute. The way you can like see her lean in as she got more mad. She was gonna kick his ass. Ah, the Daruma doll I bought. The Daruma doll I brought with me from home. Still with only one eye colored in. I said I'd color the other one once I won my first court case here in Britain, but you have one, haven't you? Twice, in fact. Because I feel as though I'm still lacking as a lawyer. I tell you what, why don't you color the other eye in once you think I'm a proper, fully fledged lawyer? If you insist. Ugh, she's so cute. The desk. I've only been here in London for about 2 months, but my desk is starting to look a little messy already. You could tidy up once in a while! Susato-san, I always say, making a mess is a small sacrifice for being able to further your studies. And time spent tidying up is time you can't devote to the same cause. I've been saying this! I say my room is like a fucking mess. Why should I, you know, I could be drawing. Time spent on ridiculous arguments is time that can be better spent on some simple housework. ... She wins. But I'm supposed to be the lawyer here. You just can't argue against Susato. What can I say? What can I say? So this is the tea set that Susato-san brought with her from Japan. Let's hope she hasn't noticed me slipping sugar and milk into my cup when she makes it. It's just so bitter. Tea is a drink to be enjoyed, Naruhodo-san. You really don't have to force yourself to drink it, you know? I don't like to see you screw up your face, so. Cute! Okay, let's see. Is there anything else over here? Dude, Susato's desk is so cute, man. Oh yeah, I want to look at the aquarium. We were rather lucky to find that old aquarium left behind here. The prawns we put in here are doing rather well, and the anemones too. It's a wonderful invention, isn't it? The sea behind glass inside your room. Another example of Great Britain's greatness. Having to clean it out and change the water isn't so great though, isn't it? See what this is? Nope. Okay. I think is it just the desk now? Oh, I can examine the door. Do you know, I've never seen the inside of your room there, Susato-san. Oh, this is her room. Okay. I've never even peeped inside. I should think so too. A young maiden's private chamber is a place of bittersweet secrets, you know. Whatever you say, young maiden. He's so cute. He's so cute. Susato's 16. Oh my god. I knew she was young, but I didn't know she was that young. She's so mature. Like, she like takes care of like all the important stuff. And Ryunosuke's just like a fumbler. Yeah, I forgot. It's okay. Ryunosuke's wife is dead. Ah, this must be the telegram. Let's see. Ah! No! You mustn't look at that! Not under any circumstance! Okay, damn! Was that serious? I'm sorry, Naruhodo-san, but you can be very mischievous at times. And put the telegram away if you don't want people to look at it. That's true. Okay, is there anything else? Okay, I think that's it. Let's converse. So, what was it about? The telegram that was delivered this morning, I mean. Oh, there was a telegram? I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't received a telegram. Sorry, but you're not gonna get away with that. Well, I didn't think I would. Actually, don't even give it a moment's thought. It's nothing interesting. It's boring. It's boring, in fact. It was just a boring old telegram. That's 3 times now that she tried and convinced me, or she tried and failed to convince me that it's nothing. I promise that I'll tell you about it at some point. Alright, understand. I wonder what it could be, what the hell? I suppose Soseki-san would have arrived back in Japan by now, won't he? Yes, I should think so. He left immediately after that terrible ordeal. Which would mean he should have completed the voyage already, or be just a few days away. A fortnight ago, we had that very long telegram from him. Do you remember? Complaining of seasickness. But by and large, it seems the voyage has been going well. But is something wrong, Naruhodo-san? I was just wondering, what might have become of Soseki-san had he stayed in London, that's all. Well, he was in London for like a rather long time. Oh. In regards to Lord Van Zeeks, the Reaper? Yes, I can't help if seasickness would have paled in insignificance in that case. Ooh. What is it they say? That no one who stands in the dock can be saved from the Reaper, right? This is crazy! Like the way that Nightmare's trial ended on the very day we arrived in London. Even 2 months on, the cause of that dreadful fire is still a mystery. Yes, but at least Soseki-san is safely out of the country now. Presumably that means that the curse of the Reaper can only take effect within the confines of the city in London, perhaps? Even if that's the case, it's little comfort. I have a terrible sense of foreboding. If the legend of the Reaper is to be believed, it would mean he wields the sword of justice himself. Come to think of it, I wonder what he's up to these past 2 months. Surely not wielding that sword against more acquitted defendants. No, I don't think so. Apparently Lord Van Zeeks hasn't appeared in court once since our last encounter. Oh? Yes, since Soseki-san's trial, he's withdrawn from judicial service again, it seems. Really? Just like before, when he wasn't seen in court at all for several years. So it's just been me who had to face him in his recent spate of trials then. Ugh, just my luck. I wonder if luck doesn't come into it. Sorry? What was that? Oh, nothing. Never mind. Okay. Oh no! Not the meow redo! Thank you, Okami. Give me a second. Guys, don't worry about it. It's just part of Ace Attorney dialogue. It's part of the dialogue. Don't worry about it. Okay. Bleh. That'll do. We're gonna go downstairs and get breakfast. Wait, can I present anything? Oh, I don't have anything. Actually, I'm gonna present it anyway. I wanna see if she says anything about Asogi. It means a great deal to me, you know. That you cherish his armband so, and wear it each time you appear in court. I'm gonna throw up! Well, it's very important to me. It's what shows that I'm a lawyer. And whenever I wear it, I feel as though it gives me strength through Kazuma. Oh, I'm gonna I absolutely can't be without it. Especially when I'm at a critical point in a trial. But just the other day, I noticed you wearing it when we went to visit that park! Stop. Oh, I can't fucking do this right now, guys. Fuck. Sometimes I just forget to take it off. Oh my god. Shit! I hate my stupid baka life. My lodging's in suite. I call it a consultancy, but clients aren't exactly beating down the door. Wow, yowie. That's what I'm saying. Oh my god, this fuck-ass room. Morning, Runo. Morning, Susie. What is he playing? It sounds like a really fucked up scale. But I can't tell if he's trying to play a song. This is the funniest shit ever! Okay, I think that part back there was the loop. So that was it. That's so funny! Is he actually playing the violin? Okay, hold on. Good morning, Iris. Iris. What is it, Runo? What is that terrible noise? It sounds like a cat being strangled. Sorry, it was just me. Sorry, it was just me. Ah, yes. You noticed that, didn't you? Oh my god. I was wondering if it was actually him. I'm fucking crying. Well, to be honest, it's not bad. Like, the sound is pretty clear, so, you know, he's got, you know, some of the basics down. It's just... yeah. It just sounds like he's searching for the note. Okay. Hurley isn't in the best form this morning, it seems. Oh, I forgot to make her voice high-pitched, my bad. Oh my god. Dude. It's okay. It's not that big of a deal. Don't worry about it. Oh my god, this poor man. It's okay. Violin's hard. Hello. Hello, Mr. Sholmes. Good morning. Oh. Oh my god. Excuse me? Why did he say that? Wait, I need to take a screenshot. What the hell? Hold on. A good morning to die, perhaps. Has something happened, Mr. Sholmes? You look miserable, and the way you were playing the violin before? Let's just say it was kind of bad. My analytical mind is dead. Music is dead. The world is dead. Dude. Damn this blanched existence! That's all it is, my dear fellow. Nothing of consequence. Jesus Christ. I'm afraid I don't understand. Me neither. Well, Iris, isn't it time we ate? Some dry toast and insipid coffee for me. It's not too much trouble. Jesus Christ. What happened to him? Meow. Oh my god, it's me, 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 it's me. Ah! Hello! I remember this guy showing up in like the beginning of case 4 and then he went away. Wait, cute. I need to go take a selfie. Hold on. Hold on, I need to take a selfie with him. Wait. Wait, wait, wait. Hold on. Wait. Oh, maybe I'm too close. Hold on. Move over. I'm taking selfies. Give me a second. I'm covering him. No! Okay, one more. Yay! This is the best day of my life. Okay, let me go back. Wee. There we go. Zoom out a little. Okay, this is good. Oh look, it's Swaga. Hi. Good morning, boy. Meow. So cute. So cute. He even has green eyes and like a little red thing like I do. That must be some kind of tiny door for cats to use. But how did it get there? So cute. Because of Soseki Natsume's book? No way! That's so cute. Yeah, I'm streaming. Hello, Munchie. Well then, everyone, time for breakfast. Oh, wonderful. Let me help you, Iris. Ugh. It would indeed be a fine day to die. Dude. Dude, cheer up. I knew something looked different. Something's missing from Mr. Sholmes' desk. Yeah, wasn't there like a huge like contraption or something over here? Yeah, I guess we should take a look at that. Oh, hi, Iris. She's so small. Let's take a look at this. Look at Mr. Sholmes' desk. It's completely clear. Isn't that enormous machine usually on it? We can never hope to understand what goes on in the great detective's mind, Mr. Naruto. Why, next time we're invited, we may find he's vacated the entire suite. That's scarily plausible, actually. Okay, these are all stuff that I examined before? Wait, what's this? There's all sorts on these shelves. Chemistry apparatus, books, papers, and lots of things I've never seen before. It's all heaped up so high, I can't help feeling that the whole lot is gonna topple at any moment. Oh, it's such a charmingly untidy collection of paraphernalia, isn't it? And this looks messy to me, like my desk. But you, Mr. Naruto, must learn to tidy up after yourself. No favoritism there, then. Okay, so it's only if there's any updated dialogue. Let's see. The fire is burning comfortingly in the grate again today. It's a very different feeling to a Japanese hibachi somehow. Oh, look at that photographic print of a lady displayed on the mantelpiece. Could it be? Yes, it must be. It's the woman. Oh, how exciting. Is that supposed to mean something to me? I got an achievement for that. Oh, okay. Looks like that huge metal chest is being used as a table for tea and coffee. It seems very sturdy, with an equally sturdy lock. Mr. Naruto, you mustn't go around opening things. I always have to keep an eye on you, don't I? You're very mischievous. How did you come to that conclusion? Not like I could have opened it anyway. Hi, Iris. Let's examine Iris. Oh, this is just talking to her? Never mind. I don't want to examine Iris then. Oops. Oh, the bookshelf. Or not the bookshelf, the cabinet. These are all mementos of Mr. Sholmes' past cases, I think. If he'd been involved in my case, I wonder if the beefsteak from La Carnival would be on display here. No way. A mystery shoe, a curious hammer, some mysterious dancing men, a bust of Napoleon. Oh, what an entrancing collection. It looks like an untidy assortment of junk to me, rather like what's on my own shelves. Well, you really ought to learn to keep your things in order, Mr. Naruto. No favoritism there at all. So cute. Okay, let's see. Anything else? Anything else? Nope. Oh, tea. Iris's beautiful tea set is there on the table as usual. A cup of one of her special herbal blends always help me to relax when I'm feeling the strain. The English pastime of tea has many similarities with their own tea ceremony customs, don't you think? It's the idea of hospitality behind it. That's the essence of tea. Huh. Oh, let's look at this. This is where Iris notes down ideas, isn't it? Let's see, what does it say today? Ah, the Boscombe Valley Mystery. Oh, how intriguing. It must be the title of Iris's latest work. Oh yeah, cause she like records Sholmes' stuff. Oh my, I wonder what fantastic tale awaits us. Jizado-san looks like an angel, but I bet she's dreaming of the most unsavory crime you could imagine. True. Medicine? That's a charming little white shelf and full of charming little bottles too. But the contents of them aren't quite so charming, it seems. Science is the future, Mr. Naruto. You can't deny it. I'm saving my money so I can buy some chemistry apparatus as well. Oh, brother. Law, chemistry, takedown throws. What diverse skills you boast, Miss Suzato. As useful as they are, I'm not sure that my throwing skills are worthy of inclusion in that list. Right, she only throws me because I'm easy to throw, I guess. Anything over here? Okay, I think it's just a typewriter left. Ugh, oh my god. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze, but I can't. Ugh. Okay, anyways. Come to think of it, I haven't seen Iris doing much writing recently. But there's paper already set up in the typewriter. Go sneeze, girl? I wish. I can't! Ugh. This paper already set up in the typewriter. Look, as if she's about to start. That reminds me, when I mentioned that Iris was in the process of writing a full-fledged novel, Mr. Natsume was most impressed. Ah, yes, Mr. Natsume. That's what I'll be doing too once I'm back in Japan, he said through tightly clenched fists and teeth. Okay. I think next we can talk to I.O. Forgot about this freak. Wanting to die. You know, okay, let's just talk. I'm gonna talk to Iris first, actually. Mr. Natsume's cat seems to have settled into his new home then. Oh yes, and I've become very attached to little Waggy. It would appear his previous owner is completely forgotten to him. Cats are unfeeling creatures. Their mews as empty as the hearts of the muses. Damn! He's a oh my god! If Mr. Natsume had no intention of taking Waggy back to Japan, I wonder why he kept him in the first place. I expect he would have taken him in if he could. But pets are strictly forbidden aboard steamships in our experience. And for good reason. Terrible things can happen if the rules of passage aren't obeyed. Well, I don't mind because Waggy is adorable. Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up. Yes, he really is. Oh, yeah, what about the door? I don't remember seeing that tiny thing in the main door before. Where did that come from? Oh, you noticed? You are observant, Runo. I forgot her voice again. Oh my god, is this her theme? It's adorable. Look, I used this. It's my latest invention. What the fuck is that? Oh, she did the Sholmes thing. Like when he like tilts his hat. I call it the cat flapomat. Gosh, a machine for making doors just for cats? That's right, it can make a cat flap for a little furry friend like Waggy in seconds. And it can do it in any door at all, no matter what it's made of. It's very powerful, you see. Wouldn't it have been quicker just to make the cat flap rather than making a machine to make the cat flap? Well, yes, maybe. But now I can make cat flaps anywhere I like. Oh, I think it's wonderful. You must make one for us in the door of our office upstairs, Iris. She really knows how to come up with unconventional inventions, this girl. Hehehehe. Okay, now we can talk to that other freak. What to talk to him about first? Probably the missing machine. Let me drink some hot chocolate. Mr. Sholmes, I don't like to pry, but, your desk looks rather empty today. Oh, well done, Miss Susato. Your observational skills do you credit. Oh, no, Mr. Sholmes, they pale into insignificance when compared to yours. You'd struggle not to notice, wouldn't you? You mean Hurley's great analytoscope? That's at Windy Banks now. Sorry, it's at a Windy Bank? No, Windy Banks. The pawnbrokery. Did you sell it? Pawn what? You mean you've pawned that enormous machine of yours? It has some considerable value, you see. Quite undeservingly. But isn't it a very important machine for your work? I do wish you'd consulted us if your situation had become so desperate. I should have gladly passed what little income I have to you. Dear madam, things are far from desperate. Oh my god. But the pawnbroker has your wonderful machine. How can it be anything but desperate? Making use of a pawnbrokery is quite ordinary here in London, I assure you. Is it? Doesn't sound ordinary at all. It would seem that neither of you fully understand how pawnbroking works. What's to understand exactly? Yeah, let's see. What did you mean by you don't understand we didn't fully understand how pawnbroking works? To the people of London, pawnbrokeries are akin to banks. inks. On Mondays, merchants relinquish their finest jackets and trappings to their pawnbroker of choice. With the money they receive in return, they are able to trade happily through the week. And then on Saturdays, they go to recover their things using the money they've earned. That is stupid. I had no idea. This has been a fascinating lesson for us. Everyone does it, you see, especially people in inner London. And should they have money to spare, they would purchase another fine jacket. Not to wear, obviously, but to pawn should the need arise. Oh, how ingenious! Do you really think that, Dodo? What? So whenever we have something that's getting in the way, we leave it at Winterbakes, you see? A pawnbroker can be thought of as an extremely secure vault. Who would have thought that even pawnbrokers are different here in Great Britain? Of course, you have to watch Hurley with it. Sometimes he pawns things that he really shouldn't. Don't you, Hurley? What does it matter? The world is dead to me now. Dude, just go play some tunes on the violin again. Maybe you'll feel better. What? You seem to be very unhappy this morning, Mr. Sholmes, to say the least. What's happened? ... It used to be the case that in my hands, this violin sung like the dawn chorus. Its mellifluent tones would make flowers bloom. It would? But now, the muses are unamused with me. The goddesses of music have thrown me over. Whatever do you mean, Mr. Sholmes? For hours I have bowed? Or bowed? I guess bowed. For days even. Through the night I've endeavored, to no avail. That sound, my tone, is lost. That brilliant, clear, unwavering tone. Gone forever! No more recitals of unbridled unbridled emotion. Jesus Christ, what happened? He suddenly perked up. Well, you haven't been practicing much lately, have you, Hurley? Don't worry, I'm sure it'll come back to you in time. Heed my words, Mr. Naruhodo. The goddesses of the arts are fickle. One day they bestow genius on a man, and next they unmercifully withdraw it. Oh dear. Ah! Why is this happening to me? If they take the turn I have for violin... If they take the turn I have for the violin from me, what is left, for pity's sake? What is left? Deduction, perhaps? Isn't that what you're known for? That's what I'm saying. Since when did you play the violin anyway, man? Oh, what was that? Wagahai? What was that? Oh no! Wagahai's tangled up in your violin! Oh god, that's not good. I think he thinks it's a toy. No! What's he doing to it? Oh dear. Mr. Sholmes' precious violin. Why should I care? What? I shouldn't be surprised. If the cat is a more accomplished musician than me, than I now. Dude, something's wrong with him. Mr. Sholmes is really in poor spirits, isn't he? Well, anyway, I'll put it back where it lives, shall I, Hurley? Out of the cat's reach, if possible. Maybe we should assess the damage. Okay. Yeah, let's I guess Iris has it. No, she doesn't? Maybe it's... Oh, there it is. So this is the violin, is it? It looks like there's a big scratch down the side, somehow. It's a Stradivarius, one of the finest violins in the world, made by the renowned Italian luthier, Antonio Stradivari. Dude, mine too! Oh, I see. Doesn't really look like anything special to me. I happened to pawn it covered in dust, languishing in a pawn shop down a nondescript back alley. The broker had no idea of its value, so I was able to purchase it for a mere 55 shillings. I have no idea how much that is, but good for you. How honorable of you. And until today, it's been my faithful companion in every great Paganini-inspired performance that I have made. I ask you, is there any reason to live in a world devoid of music? To tolerate this blanched existence? No! There is none. I didn't know he was this passionate, damn. ... Mr. Sholmes. What, dear madam, what? My thoughts are preoccupied with fancies of release from this dull routine. Well, it's about the violin. It looks very different to normal, don't you think? Hmm? What do you mean, Miss Susato? Oh, wait, shoot. Oh, Susie's right. Oh my god, a string is loose. Yes, the tone of the wood is completely different. And that's not all. I'm sure there was no crack here before. Wait, it's not even the right size, is it? Wait, what? Someone stole and replaced his violin? What's this? ... I'm terribly sorry to have to tell you this, Mr. Sholmes, but that instrument isn't even a violin at all. Then what? I believe it's an entirely different instrument called a viola. What? What? Oh, Mr. Sholmes, are you right? You're right. You are quite right. This isn't my faithful Stradivarius. So what, pray, is this piece of stringed flotsam? Not your faithful performing partner, then. Ah, I see what must have happened. You do, Iris? This is just a simple mix-up. Sounds like Iris might be able to tell us exactly what happened if we ask her. Okay. That I shall do, actually. I need to finish my hot chocolate before it gets cold. It's already, like, cold, kind of. What do you mean by a mix-up, Iris? Well, you see, this violin... Sorry, this viola... Well, I forgot her voice. Whatever, it's fine. This viola, I mean... was at Windibanks until last week. At the pawnbrokers? Not Mr. Sholmes' beloved musical partner. There is a proverb from the East, with which you are no doubt familiar, my dear fellows. Always let a beloved child travel. Yes, indeed. So you sent your beloved violin to the pawnbrokers in the hope that it would experience personal growth? Oh, what a wonderful idea. Last week, I pawned my great analytoscope in order to release my precious instrument. But it would appear Mr. Windibank mistakenly furnished me with his tawdry fiddle instead. But my ears cannot be deceived by the hollow timbre of this piece of timber! No, but your every sense was deceived by the fact that it just had strings. A fine state of affairs this is. That's why I always say, Mr. Naruhodo. Never trust a pawnbroker. They will try to fiddle you every time. But earlier you told us that you could think of a pawnbroker as an extremely secure vault. Well, he's normal now. Come, Mr. Naruhodo. Dilly-dallying will get you nowhere. Sorry? Crunching your toast with that vacant aspect? Pressing your coffee so obtusely? Are you not a little embarrassed by your own conduct, considering the urgency with which we are faced? We must visit Mr. Windibank's brokery at once. Isn't that right, Mr. Sholmes? Precisely, Miss Susato. Without a moment's delay. But I haven't finished my bacon and eggs! My dear fellow, surely you do... My dear fellow, surely you do not still intend to crunch your bacon with an increasingly vacant aspect? To press your egg ever more obtusely? Alright, saying no more, let's fucking go then.
Don't worry, Runo. I'd be happy to heat it up for you again later.
Oh, thank you, Iris. As it happens, I'm rather curious to see what a British pawnbroker's looks like. Alright! Hey, what do you think about this armband? Oops. What do you think about this armband? I must stop you there, Mr. Naruhodo. Unofficial I may be, but I am nevertheless a professional. I couldn't examine such a humdrum item for anything less than £5. Oh, no, I didn't really want you to examine it, I just wanted to ask it. My dear fellow, as a professional consulting detective, I couldn't possibly venture an opinion for anything less than £5. Are you perhaps hoping to purchase a new telescope in the near future, Mr. Sholmes? Indeed I am. As you know, it has long been an ambition of mine to discover a new star and name it for myself. Because your earthly stardom isn't enough. Wait, I forgot I kind of wanted to show it to Iris as well. Is she still here? She is. Can I present it to her? Oh. No, I can't. Damn. Okay. Well, okay, let's see. I guess we can talk to him. Oh no, that's it? Okay, I guess we just have to go then. Oh my god, I'm sleepy as hell. What? 1 second, I need a drink. My hot chocolate. I got hot chocolate instead of coffee. So hopefully I could go to sleep on time. We'll see if that works. I guess we should just go to Baker Street first, and then go to the pawnbrokery. See if there's anything to look at here. This is the street where the crime happened to. We on the street. It's already been 2 months since we started taking lodgings here above Mr. Sholmes' office. Oh, it's so cute. I still can't quite believe it. I never expected things would turn out like this. Oh, I know. To actually be sharing accommodation with the world's greatest detective. If I ever find myself before a court of law now, I will have not one regret. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'd be happy to defend you, of course. Okay, I think I can't examine this. I think that's all that's left is the shop. Look at all the different things in the window of the shop. Oh, that's Windibank's, the pawnbrokery. It looks much smarter than a pawnbroker's in Japan, doesn't it? Yeah, you're right. I find pawn shops at home rather inapproachable, personally. It reminds me of tearfully parting with my favorite fountain pen. I felt so miserable. What doesn't kill us make us what doesn't kill us makes us stronger, Mr. Naruto. Alright, time to go to the pawnbrokery. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get here. That is a lot of stuff. So this is a British pawnbrokery. Oh my, there are all sorts of tools and contraptions in here that I've never laid eyes on before. Ah, Susato-san, and that spark of wonder in your eyes. You can't wait to scour the shelves, can you? I get the impression you enjoy places like this? Like this? Oh yes, I don't know why, but seeing such a lot of things I don't understand is a real thrill for me. My dear fellows, let us not forget why we're here. Oh, Mr. Sholmes! We are calling on matters of business, not pleasure. And clearly, Mr. Sholmes means business too, judging by the spark of fury in his eyes. The way he's just like... he's punching Susato. Leave her alone! Ah, Mr. Sholmes, sir. Welcome back. Did you hear that brazen welcome? Well, yes, we are potential customers after all. We are disgruntled customers, Mr. Naruto, and it is time to inform Mr. Windibank of our ire. Come, the fight is afoot. No way. Okay, I want to examine, though there's probably a lot of stuff. Oh my god, the spade. What are you doing, my dear fellows? We are not here to browse for interesting curios. We are here to teach this broker a lesson. Oh, but there are just so many fascinating items. Looks as though we'll have to talk to Mr. Windibank first before you can explore in here, Miss Susato. Damn. Okay, fine. Pawnbrokery? I wonder, could I ask you something? Ah, a gentleman from the east, I see. Yes, that sable suit. I suppose I could offer you 6 pence for it. Without wishing to offend, the tone is somewhat dull. Damn, okay. Is that serious? Sorry? Aha! But for your splendid attire, ma'am, 5 guineas, no less. The colors are exquisite. The design exotic. Eastern artistry at its finest, may I say. Oh my, 5 guineas, you say? How interesting. Why do I feel as though I've suffered some sort of defeat here? Actually, I was hoping to ask you about your business. I've heard it said that pawnbrokeries are used rather like banks here in London. Yes, sir, indeed. Many of my customers utilize the establishment as you described. I appraise their items and offer them a proportionate loan and 2 months of secure stowage. If in that time they repay the original sum to me plus the agreed interest, and their items are happily returned. What happens if they don't pay you the money? Then the items are offered for sale in my shop. As you can see, the shelves behind me. So you never sell items before the 2 months have passed then? That's right, ma'am, that's right. Which means some considerable responsibility rests on my shoulders. Should a customer's precious belongings be lost, the only recompense is for me to end it all. Damn, it's that serious. There's so much death in this story already. The very idea of Mr. Windibank is an absurdity. One should never talk of one's demise so casually. Says the man that was telling us all it was a good day to die only this morning. And let us not forget that I've already helped you take measures to ensure such a tragedy never occurs. Oh, what sort of measures? I engineered a simple device, which Mr. Windibank has installed here in the shop. I call it the red-handed recorder. Is that not so, Mr. Windibank? Like a security camera? Huh. What was that deep sigh about? Ooh. What on earth is a red-handed recorder? Use your eyes, my dear fellow. There are two just below the ceiling. Oh, it is a camera. I can see what appears to be a camera attached to some sort of timing device. Very astute. It is indeed a camera furnished with some 100 pieces of celluloid film. And every 30 minutes precisely, the camera automatically records the appearance of the shop. Here, I have an example I can show you. Ah yes, a print from the camera set to record the activity at the shop counter. I developed a special type of film so sensitive, it produces a crystal clear image even in darkness. Really, that's extraordinary. Yes, you can clearly see the counter and the door behind it. Look. So you see, were someone to enter the premises with ill intent, his identity would be somewhat summarily exposed. But did you not say that the photographic prints were taken at 30-minute intervals? Indeed, as you say, my dear madam. Then what if the incident were to occur in between times? One could only say, that would be a cruel twist of fate. I must confess your devices have been giving me some cause of distress as of late. I beg your pardon, Mr. Windibank. Surely they are anything but distressing. Reassuring is the word. It's the cost of the film, sir. You most graciously placed not one but 2 cameras in my shop after all. Which means I must pay for nigh on 100 utterly useless prints every single day. I'm afraid that the cost of the film will break me before I'm very much older. Nevertheless, a small price to pay to ensure the safety of my preferred pawnbroker, you know? My dear fellows, we verge on an age where safety and security come at a price. Oh, heaven help us. Okay, let's ask about the violin now. Naturally, you will recall this, which I retrieved from you some days ago. Yes? This second-rate fiddle is not my faithful instrument, Mr. Windibank. The color of the wood is different. It has holes in it. It's not even the same size. A wonderful summary of our observations, Mr. Sholmes. I'm so very sorry, sir. How utterly unforgivable of me, an inexcusable mistake for a pawnbroker. There's only one way to make amends. Holy sh... What is happening? I shall have to kill myself! Live Sholmes reaction. I don't think that'll be necessary, do you? Oh my god. If I may just say one thing before I pop off. Yes? It was you, sir. Mr. Sholmes took it upon himself to remove the item the other day, I believe. Sorry. As I recall, I entered the storeroom to fetch your violin, which I heard. Ah, here it is. You did? And when I turned to controvert you, you had taken the viola and left, sir. Wait, then why is he killing himself? However, there can be no doubt that the blame lies firmly at my own door for allowing you to leave. So I shall not grumble or grouse any longer. May this guilt die with me. No, stop, my dear fellow. The fault is mine. I feel like I saw a gif before of the Sholmes like collapsing to the ground animation, but I thought that was like fake. Like I thought someone made that. I didn't know it was real. That's so funny. Phew. It would appear that the fight is over. I do humbly apologize, Mr. Windibank. Evidently, my questionable disposition precipitated this tragedy. Well, you wouldn't be Mr. Herlock Sholmes without that questionable disposition now, would you? Haha, I do believe you may be right, sir. Ha 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 ha. It's either a laugh or a cry, I suppose. You are, it must be said, one of my more challenging customers. I need it reminds you of the peculiar collection of items you've brought through my door in the past. Oh? Peculiar items? In the extreme, ma'am. For example, the unpublished manuscript of an eponymous work, the novels of Herlock Sholmes or some such. Oh my, a new fully fledged novel? And unpublished? A story I've yet to read, you mean? Ah! Forgive me! Wait, before you die, you must tell me more. Jesus. I must know more. Tell me everything. Wow, Susato-san is really fired up now. Is there really an unpublished story under this very roof? Well, one day the gentleman here brought in an old metal chest, you see. I should like to entrust this to your care for a while, Mr. Windibank. For a chest like that. 1 shilling, sir? Not a farthing more. It houses something of a very great value indeed. The latest manuscript, recounting the adventures of one Mr. Herlock Sholmes. I beg your pardon? A manuscript? You wish to deposit a manuscript? Indeed I do, for I am confident it'll be quite safe here. Interesting. And that was that. As such, Mr. Sholmes' latest tale of otherworldly mystery lies dormant in my storeroom. Mr. Sholmes, is that really true? Do I sense that someone doesn't want to talk about this? I continue to pay your fee, do I not? Then kindly continue to store my belongings securely. Of course, sir, of course. They're safe and sound with me, I assure you. On my life. This is all very strange. It is. Oh, there's his violin. Now then, Mr. Sholmes, allow me to return your precious violin. Ah, the very thing! Thank you, Mr. Windibank. Perhaps this might mark the end of the peculiar items you try to pop, Because if anything were to happen to one of them, this would be the only answer! I really think you ought to stop waving that gun around. Someone could get hurt. Fear not. Sorry? I've only loaded a single bullet, so no one but myself could possibly be harmed. That's not really what I meant. Good day to you then, Mr. Windibank. It's been a pleasure as always, Mr. Sholmes. I'm gonna go shoot myself now. So, Mr. Naruhodo. Now we can explore at last. Hell yeah. I don't think there's anything. Is there anything more to talk to him about? No. Oh, I can look at the spade again. What's the desk? Okay, that works too. Oh, I'm so sleepy. Okay. No big deal, no big deal. Look at that enormous ledger open on the counter there. Mr. Winterbank is, if nothing else, very particular about recording the items that he accepts. He'd have to be, otherwise he'd get himself in all sorts of trouble. Oh my god, there's a picture of a dog on the desk. Cute. Which might explain the thing that catches my eye far more than the ledger. This revolver here. Do not entertain even a single thought of pilfering an article herein, my dear fellow. I assure you, Mr. Winterbank would not hesitate to draw that weapon with a speed belying his portly size. Oh, you don't mean he'd blow his brains out? Indeed, in recompense for his blunder. Oh my. But in any case, of course you'd never do such a thing. How could you even suggest it? Absolutely. Okay, let's look over here. There seems to be a little door hidden behind that curtain there. That leads to the storage room, where Mr. Winterbank keeps articles that are currently in pawn. Ah, I see. There's nothing of particular interest inside. I certainly wouldn't recommend any larcenous activity. Recommend it or not, it's not something I tend to do. There is but one key, and Mr. Winterbank keeps it in his pocket at all times. Before he sleeps, he places it into a small pot which he slides underneath his pillow. How do you know all this? Oh, yep, exactly what I said. I am a detective, sir. It is my business to know what others do not. I am frequently assailed by information that I neither care for nor wish to retain. Mr. Sholmes, you are a wonder. And the prime suspect if this pawnbroker is ever bungled. Sorry, was it burgled? My bad. I'm sleepy, I can barely read. Okay, I think it's like the grandfather clock. Anything else? Grandfather clock, the shelves. Okay, the grandfather clock then. Look at this! Look at this lovely big shiny box bee! That, my dear madam, is a music box. Oh, that thing. Surely you have such things in your own country? Oh my! Yes, but I've certainly never seen one so large before. Shall we listen a while? Sure, why not? Ah, what a sublime sound. It's like the music of angels. I've never heard anything like it before in my life. This particular specimen is of the larger variety, commonly found in public houses and restaurants. There is a metal disc inside on which the notes to be played are recorded. Simply by replacing the disc with another, any music you care to imagine can be played. My goodness! What a simply delightful machine! Indeed, though their popularity has waned recently with the development of the gramophone, of course. Science and technology advance at such an overwhelming pace. Yay! Okay, let's see. I think it's one last thing here. What an assortment of things there are on these shelves here. Crockery, footwear, clocks and watches. Almost anything you care to imagine. Those are forfeited items offered for sale by the pawnbroker. What does that really mean, though? When you pawn, or colloquially pop an item, the broker loans you money against its worth. He stores this item for an agreed period of time, after which the loan must be repaid. If not, He is free to display it in his shop for sale at a price of his choosing. Oh, yes, now that you've explained it, I'm noticing little price tags on everything. Of course, simply by paying the agreed interest on the loan, one can extend the period of safekeeping. So you may pawn that black garb of yours without fear, my dear fellow. My treasured university uniform? Never! It embodies my student spirit. You need a quick buck, I guess, Naruhodo. Anything else? Oh, is that the camera? That's not a calendar you could easily miss, is it? 15th April. Today's date. Yes, that's not for sale, I must point out. It's an Eastern-style page-a-day calendar. Every night at midnight, I tear off the front page to reveal the following day's date. The perfect calendar for a tearaway fellow such as yourself, Mr. Windibank. And who was it that walked out of here with the wrong violin before? Well, when the agreed storage period has passed without repayment, articles are forfeited, you see. Why do they keep a close eye on the date? It's something of a pawnbroker's obsession, you might say. Oh yes, I can see you're very dedicated to your job. Okay. The door... and the camera. Look at this! Whatever could it be used for? Wait, is it a camera? I have no idea. Ah. There's a small catch just here, look. We're going to open it, aren't we? Ooh. Oh my, that's amazing. It has some sort of spring-loaded mechanism, which we'll never manage to put back the way it was before. What are you two doing? What? Us? Nothing! No, nothing at all. Whatever this device is, it seems to have a pair of little windows to look through. I feel as though I've seen something rather similar to this elsewhere. I have no idea. Okay, let's look at the door. 3 globes of gold. Is that some sort of charm? Dear me, have you not seen that sign before? No, never. The 3 golden balls are, in Great Britain at least, the universal sign of a pawnbrokery. Pawnbrokery, I can never say that word right. There are more than 700 such establishments in the capital, all showing the same sign. Oh, I see. I had not imagined your ignorance was so profound. Damn, okay. Oh, well, what is the significance of the 3 golden balls then? Does it have some sort of special meaning? That is entirely unimportant here, dear madam. Irrelevant, even. You mean you don't know? Okay, I feel like that's it. Oh no, wait, this thing. Now, what do you suppose this rather enormous machine does? It seems to have 2 little windows for looking through. Allow me to enlighten you, my dear fellows. What you are looking at is a stereoscope. A stereoscope? Fascinating. It is aptly named, I assure you. Look through the eyepieces and see for yourself. Oh, I should be delighted to. Excuse me a moment while I just have a look. Just before you do, there is something I should point out. My dear fellows, in order to see the image properly, stereoscopically, as it were, you will need to be cross-eyed. However, if that's beyond you, it is of little consequence today. Alright then, I'm gonna try it. Ah! Mr. Naruhodo, you must see at once! Oh, alright then. The music changed. So I need to be cross-eyed, like I'm trying to look at my own nose. Uh-huh. What the? I don't believe it. What the hell am I looking at? It's just a photographic print, but it seems like you could reach out and touch it. Oh, it's like 3D? 3D effect? Yes, the sense of depth is startling, is it not? Stereoscopes are one of London's many fads. They're often found in little stalls at the park. People queue for hours just to see them. Why? Why are people meddling with such black magic? It is no magic, my dear madam. It is, well... far too complicated to explain at present. We will save this lesson for another day. He doesn't know. Oh. What? Only 2p for it? That ain't fair and you know it! The article is barely worth a penny, miss. I cannot offer more. Wait, is it who I think it is? Sounds like there's an argument brewing over by the counter. Come on, that can't be right. Have you even a proper butcher's at it? I've seen all I need to see, young girl. Oh my god, it is her! Gina, right? Wait, don't we know? I'm sure I recognize her. Oh yes, it's the young lady from Mr. McGilded's trials 2 months ago. From Mr. McGilded's trial 2 months ago. I forgot about this guy. Yeah, it is Gina. Okay. Oh my god, I'm so freaking sleepy, man. Wait, I've barely been going for not even 2 hours. Why am I so sleepy? Gordon Bennett, you lot! Hello, Miss Strayed. I hope you've been well. Dude, she's like so British, but I can't do a British accent, so I won't. Huh? You remember me then, do ya? Because you were up early this morning. The only way I'm awake right now is the late night coffee. Right? I think it's because I didn't have coffee today either, so that's why I'm sleepy. Ah. I was up early. Or up late. Up late. So late that I was early. So what are you doing in here? Down and out like the rest of us. Nothing to eat. Come to pop that black weasel, sorry, coat, have ya? What is it about this black uniform that makes everyone comment on it? I think your uniform's cool, Ryunosuke. I said, I had to stay up tonight to watch Juno. I'm gonna miss the Sunday stream, so I had to watch Friday. Oh no! Don't force yourself. I feel bad because I wanted to go for a really long time today, but I feel really tired. I don't feel like I can do it. This is what I get for not having coffee. Ugh. Ah, good day. Unless I'm much mistaken. You would be the young pickpocket who stole our experimental smoke grenade launcher. Oh, it was his? I forgot about that. She's not gonna stream next week. Coffee to me! That's true, you can sleep as much as you want next week because I will not be here. Hopefully I'll be able to sleep too. Next week? Since next week I won't really be able to draw either, so I don't really have a reason to stay up. But we'll see. I'm very stubborn. I'll probably try to stay up anyways. Mr. Sholmes! We're gonna miss you, Juno. What? I'll miss you guys too. But then I'll be back the following week for sure. And I'll have a full schedule like this week. I'm so fucking tired actually. My eyes like won't stay open. So you have something of value to pawn, do you? Allow me to see the article and I will negotiate with Mr. Windibank on your behalf. Hold the other one. I don't need no help from some stuck-up D. Get out of my business. Go on, or I'll make trouble for you. As you wish, Miss Lestrade. I will happily remove myself from your presence. Disappeared. He's really done it. He's gone. I'm sorry, but as I said, there's really no room for negotiation here. What is that thing he has in his hand? Some kind of metal disc? Juno, pick a number. 5, 10, 20, or 50? 10. Nice and round. Oh my god, I'm so tired. Oh my god. Metal disc? I feel like it has to do with the music box. I think. And you, go on. Whoa! Whoa! What the? Thank you for all the gift subs. What the? Oh my god. I should have picked 5. Thank you so much. Wow, that's so many. Thank you so much. Okay, wait. Reminder to self. I need to lower the meow price by... I have to lower it by 11. I have to lower it by 11. 11 points. Thank you so much. Thank you. Don't feel like pressured to like gift anything, by the way. I really appreciate it though. You really don't have to. They're 35% off this week for you? Oh, okay. Wait, that's good actually. I didn't know that. I didn't know Twitch did like sales like that. That's cool. Yay, thank you so much. Thank you. You wanted to? Well, as long as you wanted to, then it's okay, I think. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, Miss Lestrade, just pretend we're not here. We shan't be offended in the slightest. Suzato-san can really stand her ground when she wants to. Whatever. That said, if you'd picked a higher number, it would have probably been the only time I gifted subs. No! No way! Anything higher than that is so expensive. There's no way. Not happening. Thank you so much. Yeah, let's talk to her. Somehow I didn't really think you're the sort of person who'd use a pawnbroker, Miss Lestrade. I wonder if it's Lestrade or Lestrade, because like the more I think about it, does Lestrade make more sense? I don't know. Yeah, well I am, alright? I'm a Londoner, just like everyone else. That a problem, is it? No, not at all. It's just that, well... Oh, I get it. I know what you're thinking. That thing probably doesn't even belong to her. Probably got on the dive, didn't she? She is so British. I can't talk like this. No problem. Thank you for the company, Juno. Of course, of course. I hope I am some good company at least. Thanks for hanging out. I hope your crafting's going well. As well. Yeah, I can see it written all over your Chevy Chase. Well, I might have been thinking something along those lines. You're not gonna deny it, Mr. Naruhodo? Alright then, I'm just gonna come out and ask you straight. Do you pawn things that you steal from other people? Well, oh my god, I love this animation. Well, I don't know how best to answer that, really. Suppose, sometimes. All your crafters to at least 41? Oh my god, you're leveling them all at the same time? That's rough. Congratulations! And like, massive kudos. You're not gonna deny it either, Miss Lestrade? Miss Lestrade? I'm gonna go with Lestrade, I think. But not this time, alright? I swear, that thing belongs to me. The disc that Mr. Windbank is holding? Perhaps we should see what he has to say about all this. Yeah, Sholmes really just left. Wait, why can't I look at that again? Why can't I look at all this again? I don't really want to, though. Mr. Windabank, what exactly is this metal disc that Miss Lestrade has brought in? It seems to have hundreds of tiny little bumps on its surface. Oh yeah, it has to do with the music box then. Ah, this is a music disc, you see, for use inside of a music box. In a music box? What, you don't even know what a music box is? You Eastern lot aren't too savvy, huh? I know what a music box is, I've just never seen one of these discs before. The small protrusions on the metal disc encode the tune that is played by the music box. You simply insert the disc and set the machine going, and beautiful music starts playing. It's so incredible. Tell us, what tune is on this disc? Well, I'm afraid I couldn't tell you that. There are so many different types of music box, you see. British made, German, Swiss. I have no way of knowing what particular machine this disc was made for. Ah, I see. And that's it in a nutshell. I wouldn't have any customers for an item like this, even if the young lady forfeited it. Really, I'm already offering more than I should at a penny. That's a packet of lies. He told me he did. He said it was, He? Who? Never you mind. It just ain't right, that's all. That disc is worth good money, I know it is. Sorry I got pulled away. Yeah, I'm leveling them all together this time. I want to be able to make the whole list of items. Good luck, good luck! I guess leveling them all together, like, isn't a bad idea. Because, like, then you could, you know, since you'll be using the same gear for all of them. Oh my god, I'm so tired. Gina kind of like Sonnet to me. Who said that? You're kind of right, though. She's like Sonnet, she was super British. I already read this. Yeah, I did. Well then, you'll have to try your luck at some other pawnbrokers, won't you? Ugh! She's been in before, of course, this little tattered Damalian. I see. And brought some dubious article or other with her every single time, I might add. Dubious? What are you trying to say? I'm an honest customer. Me. So, is there something dubious about the disc she brought in today? Well, if only you're that simple. Sorry? What do you mean? What she actually brought in was a storage ticket. Ah, a storage ticket. So... Miss Lestrade has actually come in to redeem an article from you today, is that right? Yeah, that's right. A girl like me has a lot of stuff that needs storing. Alright, yes, that's definitely dubious. The article in question would have been forfeited at midnight tonight. But as she gave me the ticket for it and repaid both the loan and the interest, I was obliged to return the article to her. But what was the article? Do tell us, Mr. Windabank. Little scamp is wearing it, ma'am. It's the overcoat that she redeemed. Oh. What's wrong with that? It fits, don't it? I mean, it's mine, so of course it does. So what about the disc then? How does that come into all this? Ah, the disc is something else. A new article to pawn if the girl and I can agree on a price. Yeah, I'm following a guide for leveling, but I'm not using macros because I think it takes the fun out of it. That's true, yeah. I mean... Yeah, I guess like macros are for like if you want to level it like faster and like don't have to think about it. But I also like just hitting buttons. All the fun of Final Fantasy XIV is hitting buttons, so I feel you. Crap, now I have to say sorry to Shining because I told him number 1 was all his. No! I'm sure they won't mind. Oh, I just I just hit myself in the face with my hoodie strings. I'm crying. I'm confused. I thought you said that Miss Lestrade brought in a storage ticket today. It's really quite simple. Yes, the child brought me a storage ticket and the money owed on it, as you say. You don't really have to worry about macros until max level. That's true, yeah. Like you're trying to make those super cool items. For this heavy black coat, which you returned to her care, as I'd understood it. That's right, yes, and rather unsurprisingly, as soon as the little ragamuffin put the thing on, she went rifling through the pockets. Oh, you mean... What? Don't you know it's rude to stare at a lady? Ah, I see. So it came from the pocket of the overcoat, did it? If you mean this disc, then yes, exactly, ma'am. And she immediately tried to pawn it. For quite a high price as well. This is all rather suspicious, I think. Give it up. I'm just trying to pawn something like anyone else would. Miss Lestrade, may I ask who deposited the overcoat here in the first place? Well, me. Doesn't really appear to be your size. Me, old man, it's... Or, my old man, okay. My old man, it's my old man's, ain't it? Is it, Miss Lestrade? Yes, this is definitely all rather suspicious. Out of my way, please. Who the fuck? Hold on, I'm gonna drink my hot chocolate. I only have macros for collectibles and making pots or raid food? Yeah. That makes sense. I imagine those are like the trickier ones to make. Wait, I actually fell asleep and drooled everywhere? That's how you know it's good sleep though, right? I think. I'm not actually sure. Oh my god, I'm so sleepy. Who's this picture postcard English gentleman? Gamunchi. Gamunchi. Good day to you, ladies, gentlemen. What is this music? This guy is creepy. This guy's creeping me out. What's your problem, huh? There is no problem, as long as you remove yourself. I have a matter to discuss with the proprietor. Huh? Got knocked the beep out. Yeah, watch your language, oh my god. And if you intend to make a problem of it, I shall see you outside, little girl, for the hiding you deserve. What the fuck? Lay off. She's probably also like 16 or something. Look, ain't it obvious? I ain't done talking with him yet. If you think you're such a gent, you should know how to wait in line. I think she's 17? Yeah, that makes sense. Well, you are an impudent little brat, aren't you? As well as a pickpocket. Huh? Who are you? How do you know who I am? Dude, if you just didn't say that... The question is, how do you not know who I am? You haven't the courtesy to even remember the faces of your victims, it seems. What? You mean from you? Broker. Yes, sir? I thought he was gonna pull out the gun. I'm crying. I believe this filthy pocket thief has just redeemed an article from you, no? Yes, The article in question belongs to me. I demand for it to be returned at once. Oh my. Now that's a lie. What are you trying to pull? Give me back my overcoat, you wastrel. And needless to say... Why the fuck did he just do a JoJo pose? Any music box discs, too. No, you can't have it. You just can't. It's my old man's, or it was, and now it's mine. Goodness, Mr. Naruhodo. This is a very awkward situation. I wish Sholmes didn't leave. Yes. I think perhaps we should hear both sides of the story in a little more detail. Okay. So I kind of want to talk to the guy. So let's examine. Oh my god. Look at this guy. Excuse me, but who are you? ... One would expect the inquirer to introduce himself first. Though clearly you are not British, so perhaps our ways are foreign to you. Oh, sorry, yes, we're from the Empire of Japan. We're studying here. Oh yes, Japan. I've heard talk of the place. What? What the hell is wrong with this guy? Its inhabitants live on some fiery brown-colored soup dressed up with some exotic spices. I don't even know what he's talking about. You might be thinking of somewhere else. And what was that theatrical gesticulation about his fruity ass? That's what I'm saying. This guy's a little zesty. Perhaps. Anyways, if you are a gentleman, sir, you offer your own name first before inquiring about the name of another. Of course, yes. I'm Ryunosuke Naruhodo. I'm a lawyer, well, a student of law, really. My name is Suzato Mikotoba. Mikotoba? Shit, I forget how to pronounce her last name. I'm Mr. Naruhodo's assistant. I see. My name is Benedict. Wait, you weren't joking when you said he was an egg. What do you mean his name is Eggs Benedict? What do you mean? Yes, Eggert Benedict. Damn. Who names their kid Eggert? It's not even like Egbert, it's like Eggert. What the fuck is Eggert? And enchanté. Enchanté. He's so refined in how he holds himself and how he speaks, but that name is suspicious. Oh, does he think it's a fake name? I guess so. Now, to the matter at hand. What the? What the? My overcoat. Return it at once. To someone with the style to carry it off. If my parents named me Eggert, I'd come out of my mama's swing. That's what I'm saying! Eggert is insane. Every move he makes, every breath he takes. I can't stand watching him. Okay. What do you have to say about this? Nothing? Okay. All of the shelves and stuff is new, but I really don't want to interact with it again. Maybe I can just like read it in my head. Let me just read it in my head. Just to make sure. Oh, I guess it's nothing actually. Okay. Miss Lestrade, is what the gentleman's saying. What do you think? It's all lies, ain't it? Obviously. I swear on my life, I never laid eyes on that dandy before. Let's hear it now, you little ragamuffin. You stole it, didn't you? That ticket you brought in here just now. No, I swear it. I swear to God. It was barely an hour ago. I was walking along the street, minding my own business. When this little gutterling ran into me, I knew at once what had happened. I've been robbed yet again. Yet again. I thought to myself, those wretched pickpockets. If you got robbed... Like, was it Gina who robbed him twice or what? Yet again. Oh yes, as you can see, I'm a man of impeccable style. This isn't the first time that I've been targeted by these backslum scoundrels. Now then, relinquish my overcoat. Grr. Come along now, Miss Lestrade. Give the good gentleman his coat back. If you're going to cause trouble, I shall have no choice but to call the police. Hold on, why does everyone think it's me? Just look at this dandy cove, and you think I'm the dodgy one? I'm sorry, but no one's gonna believe you. Well, what about evidence? Yeah. Where's your evidence that I've stolen something, huh? Come on, let's see it. Oh, I have evidence. Naturally. You what? Uh-oh. Evidence that the article Miss Lestrade redeemed actually belongs to this gentleman? Of course. We need only consult Mr. Windibake's ledger to know the truth. We'd be able to look up the name of the person who deposited the article in the first place. Yes, brilliant. I'm very sorry, but I'm afraid that won't be possible. Of course it's not. I never ask customers' names. That's a strict policy of mine. Why? Well now, as you can imagine, some of my customers have circumstances to consider. A great many of them prefer to maintain their anonymity. Yes, I see. But then how can you know if an article belongs to the person asking to redeem it? Oh, it's quite simple. Good sir. Might I trouble you for the watchword associated with the article in question? Of course. It's... Professor. Yes, that's right. And all the evidence we need. This gentleman is the rightful owner of the article, without doubt. A watchword? Interesting. So, about these watchwords, Mr. Windibank. As I just explained, I never ask customers' names when they deposit items with me. There are many reasons why certain customers would like to keep activities secret. I didn't notice him at first. Someone give Eggert a wedgie on goodness. Dude, I keep like thinking his name is Egbert, but it's not, it's Eggert. I have to keep correcting myself. That wasn't exactly a subtle glance at Mr. Sholmes just now, was it? Great detectives have no dark secrets, not at all. Yes, well... Anyway, that's why I always ask for a watchword whenever I accept a new article. In many ways, it's like the secret combination of numbers used to unlock a vault. Is it? Okay. Okay, is it really just not a password or something? Anyway. The date of deposit, a description, and a watchword uniquely identify each item. And then, of course, I give the storage ticket to the customer. When someone comes to redeem something, I ask for the ticket and the watchword. And if that someone tells you the correct watchword, you return the article? That's right, sir. Yes. Just as soon as the requisite fee is paid. And I have supplied you with the information you require already. But for the avoidance of doubt, the article in question is an overcoat, deposited 2 months ago on 15th of February. With a watchword of Professor. All perfectly correct information, sir. But how? Really, this is beyond a joke now. There's no further room for doubt. Ugh. No! Oh. So I guess it... Okay. So let that be an end to the matter. And thank you for your custom, Mr. Eggert Benedict, sir. Oh my god. With such reasonable rates of interest, I may even decide to come back. This is why I hate grown-ups. Just cause I'm a diver, everyone thinks that makes me a liar. And the contents of the coat pockets, if you please, broker. But of course, sir, here is the disc for you. Just this one? Pardon, sir? I was expecting another. Or, that is, I deposited another. Another disc? Oh dear. I regret to inform you, sir, that what was deposited with me is merely the overcoat. The disc happened to be in one of the pockets, but I was completely unaware of it until now. So, Gutterling, you're hiding more of what's rightfully mine, are you? Says who, huh? I don't know nothing about it. Very well. Jojo pose. Then I shall bid you farewell. Say goodbye to style. Wait a minute. That disc is mine. Oh my god. What do you think you're doing, you little tramp? Holy shit, they're actually fighting. You've drawn blood, you filthy animal. Oh my, yes, there's blood on the disc. It's because of all those sharp little bumps. The man must have scratched his finger on them. I found it first, alright? I mean, it belonged to my old man. So you're not having it. Boy, you take it. Me? If I hang on to it, they'll have it off of me again, so you keep hold of it. Miss Lestrade, why is this disc so important to her? Okay, cool. You there, in the black livery. Hand that disc to me at once, please. No, don't. He's lying. Grown-ups are all liars. Ugh, what do I do now? How am I gonna resolve this? The way Sholmes is literally just like standing there. I kinda wanna see what he has to say. Come on, man. Mr. Sholmes, what are you examining with such keen interest there? As you enjoy a bar of caramel, I see. That's what that is? Okay. So, you found me at last, Mr. Naruhodo. Sorry? After that young pickpocket sent me on my way, I was forced to lurk in the shadows, cruelly ostracized, as the rest of you partook in the jovial atmosphere of fellowship. I had nothing to occupy my mind. I was too ashamed to see, or to let society see what my downfall had done to me. So feigning mock interest, I pretended to examine the tedious trinkets in this desolate place. Whilst, as you shrewdly observed, gnawing on the only friend I have left, the 7% solution of caramel. What? Dude, cheer up. Pray, do you claim to understand the depths of my despair, Mr. Naruhodo? But how could you? I was so lonely, so desperately lonely. Then why on earth didn't you rejoin the fucking conversation? Things have gone from bad to worse here, you know? Yes, I overheard much of your conversation. Or rather, in my craving for human contact, my ears devoured every word that was uttered. You really were sad, weren't you? Poor Mr. Sholmes. I feel simply awful for you. It would seem that my inferences are correct. Oh, surely you're not about to tell us that you've solved an entire case once again? My dear madam, sometimes I wonder, were my genius for deduction to be commoditized? How much could I pawn it for? It seems Mr. Sholmes has had another of his flashes of inspiration, but who knows if it'll help us to resolve the situation between Miss Lestrade and this mysterious gentleman. What's the right thing to do here? Well, I think we should just listen to it, because why not? Well, Miss Lestrade, it would appear you find yourself in something of a predicament. Where in the blue blazes have you been, huh? Pardon? When a lady's in trouble, a true gent's supposed to be there to help. Straight away! Oh my god, he fell down again. Not an hour later! Harsh. Harsh, but deserved. And who, pray tell, are you? Mr. Eggert Benedict. You have, in my eyes, a veritably encyclopedic array of curiosities about your person. Nevertheless, there are two immovable conclusions I have drawn. I beg your pardon? The first is this. The true reason for your visit to the pawnbrokery today is something you have not yet revealed. Oh, you got him. And the second is this. A considerable crime is in contemplation, one that you will orchestrate, with intent to steal a vast sum of money. Well, Mr. Benedict, what say you to my deductions? Ow. He's turned white as a hard-boiled egg. It would seem that once again, Mr. Sholmes has made a flawless deduction. Damn, I guess so. Just who do you think you are, sir? Ah yes, as I'd hoped. That is precisely the pained expression that I was looking for. So, shall we begin? The time has come for yet another Herlock Sholmes logic and reasoning spectacular. Wow, it's been a while since one of these. The fact that this is like kinda optional is surprising to me. Whew. First of all, we must ask ourselves on what business you ventured to this pawnbrokery today. You claim to have followed this pickpocket here, having had the redemption ticket stolen from you on the street. But that is most certainly a lie. The real truth is something quite different. Ooh. As revealed by which you hold in your hand. Yes, what brought you to the shop in the first place is the staff recruitment flyer. That piece of paper in your hand is a staff wanted advertisement from this very shop. Yes, even the most unobservant would soon realize that a man of your appearance has no need of such employ. In other words, there is some ulterior motive for your actions. It looks like the initials of this are AG. What could that mean? The cane, which you unwittingly clutched to your person, exhibits an incontrovertible contradiction. What utter rot! I've had this cane for years. Oh. The contradiction of which I speak is, of course, the missing ferrule. The ends of any walking cane would be terminated with a metal ferrule to protect the wooden tip. His goggles. And yet detailed analysis shows that the wooden tip of this stick to be utterly bare. Therefore, there's only one conclusion. The rod that you hold in your hand, which appears to be a walking cane, is in fact no cane at all. You recoil, sir. Is something wrong? And in your recoiling, you inadvertently facilitate the answer to the next conundrum to present itself. Namely, what is the truth behind this rod you bear? Yes, your reaction betrays the truth. The handle, which you evidently would like to conceal, is the key to understanding the riddle you see. From the moment I saw it, my suspicions were aroused. What walking cane demands such a stout handle, mused I. But of course, as I said, this is no walking cane. No, that rod. Is the broken handle of a shovel! What? Are you insane? Now, having determined this undeniable truth, the conclusion is clear. Your true motive for coming here? was to take employment at this establishment in order to excavate the ground beneath the premises. What a calculated what a calculated crime you have conceived, sir. A wickedly calculated crime. Wow. Well, he sure is creative. Now, Mr. Benedict, let us continue. For we must expose the details of this elaborate crime you have in the planning. This is utterly absurd. You suggest that I, a gentleman, intend to excavate the ground beneath this pawnbrokery with a broken shovel? What on earth do you propose that I could find there? Oh my god. Some long-forgotten treasure, I suppose? Save for such a fanciful theory, what possible reason could I have to do as you say? Oh, but there is ample reason. As you are only too well aware, Mr. Benedict. Ah, and your furtive gaze is more telling than I could have hoped. What? Let us consider what would motivate a man to infiltrate a shop such as this and covertly dig underneath its floor. The answer is revealed by the council notice on the counter to which your eyes were inadvertently drawn. This letter gives notice of public works to be carried out in the local area. And according to the enclosed plan of the upcoming sewerage works, beneath this shop runs a sewer that adjoins another, one that runs under the bank of the opposite side of the road. This madness has entered the sewers now, has it? By excavating the ground underneath our feet, you would gain access to the waterway that flows in very close proximity to the great vault of the financial institution opposite. What are you? In summary, sir, you devised a master plan to pull off an elaborate bank robbery by dint of the underground tunnels. Master plan? Which brings us at last to the final chapter of this lurid scheme. With what plunder did the thief hope to make off with the underground vault of the bank? Are you quite serious? Having consulted with Scotland Yard some days ago, I happen to know the answer. But naturally, the answer is no secret to you, is it, Mr. Benedict? I have no idea what you're talking about. Allow me to present a rather interesting piece of evidence. You see, this picture postcard tells us all that we need to know. A postcard of the Great Exhibition? I'm afraid you've quite lost me. Currently in the final stages of preparation, the Great Exhibition will soon be underway. And the government has provided extra funds to complete its centerpiece, the Crystal Tower! From Final Fantasy XIV. Funds that currently sit in the vaults of the bank on the other side of this road. Pardon? Yes, the considerable crime you have been contemplating is the theft of which sits in the vaults of that bank, the special reserve funds for the Great Exhibition. Of course, that is top secret police information, so keep it under your hat, please. This guy is crazy. Thus concludes Herlock Sholmes' great deduction of the pawnbroking puzzle. Well, fascinating, really. Mr. Sholmes. Well, Mr. Naruhodo? An impressively upbeat deduction for a detective racked with loneliness, would you not agree? Was it true what you said about the bank over on the road and what it has in its vault? Indeed, though few know of its existence. It is one of the government's most closely guarded secrets. Gregson told me in the strictest confidence. What he just announced it to everyone here. Rather loudly, in fact. Ah. And if it's such a big secret, how would Mr. Benedict have come to find out about it? There can be one explanation for that. Clearly it is because the man is a criminal. But what if he didn't know anything about the money in the vault? If he is a criminal, as he said, then buying a brand new shovel is sure to be the first thing he does now that you've revealed the secret. Oh. Or if he doesn't, maybe Mr. Windibank will. He already has plenty of shovels here after all. Oh my life! I assure you I'm not so unscrupulous. Well, hopefully this has taught you a valuable lesson. Sensitive information must be handled with the utmost of care. One can never be sure that someone privy to secrets won't disclose them. And once the word is out, it's out. Perhaps I'll think twice in confiding into you next time, Mr. Sholmes. An excellent idea, Mr. Naruto. An excellent idea. Wahahaha. Well then, Mr. Naruto. You know what to do, I'm sure. Yes, let's listen to that great deduction again and see if we can massage it into shape. Okay, I kinda think after I finish this deduction, I kinda want to call it for today, even though it was rather short. I'm too tired to continue reading. But yeah, let's just fix Mr. Sholmes' deduction and then see. Then continue next time, I think. Very well then, let us start once more from the beginning. Of Herlock Sholmes' magnificent logic and reasoning spectacular. Okay. Well, I don't really know what's going on either, so let's see. It might have been a shorter stream, but I'm still glad you streamed. Yeah, I'm glad too. I think it's how do I say? Yeah, at least I streamed. At least I adhered to my schedule. I like doing longer streams too, though. But I also think 2.5 hours is like a decent amount of time. You were looking forward to it all day? Aw, thank you! Thanks for stopping by. Even after work and everything. You had work today, didn't you? Oh, I always look forward to streaming too, so... even if I'm sleepy. Nothing some coffee can't fix. Oh, I want coffee, but I can't. I have to fix my sleep schedule. Okay, this is something to fix. So in Mr. Sholmes' reasoning, Mr. Benedict came here in order to apply for a job so he can dig down through the floor. Yes, in an attempt to tunnel into the sewers to gain access to the money in the vault of the bank across the road. But he wouldn't get very far with a broken shovel, would he? No, I think it's fair to say his motives lie elsewhere. The question is, where? What did bring Mr. Benedict here at this particular point in time? Oh shoot, I have to look around? How am I supposed to know? Stylish hat. Is it? No? Shoot, I don't know. Can I look around? Is this it? Huh? Wait, how do I look around? You can turn the camera? How? Wait. Oh! Oh! I can rotate it. Hi Techno Doge! Welcome to stream. I think I'm actually gonna be ending soon. So, I'm sorry about that, but welcome to stream regardless. Juno, it's time for me to go eat with my family, so I'll say goodnight now. Thanks for the stream and be safe over the next week. Take care till I see you again. Yeah! good night, and eat well. Have a nice dinner, and have a good Thanksgiving and stuff. And yeah, we'll see each other very soon, next week. So don't worry about it. The time will fly. I'm so sorry, Techno Doge. I'm so sleepy. I want to stream longer, but I'm tired. You too. Thank you. Thank you. And don't worry, I'll still be like online and stuff. I just can't stream, unfortunately, no matter how much I want to. Yeah, I added another emote. I added a blush emote. So I'm just like looking around to see. Wait, oh, I can pan it down as well. Wait. Sorry, this is gonna take a little bit. What? Wait, huh? Wait. There's a thing on the back. I guess it has to be that. Oh, this is the Great Ace Attorney. It's from the Ace Attorney series, obviously. But it takes place like shoot, I forget the time frame already, but it takes place like hundreds of years before like the other Ace Attorneys, like with Phoenix Wright and stuff. Yeah. What Lime said. It's really good. I like it. This is case 5 of the first game though. So if it's any spoilers that you want to avoid, then avoid it. Oh, look at all the scribbled notes on the back of the flyer here. I don't believe it. What is it? Listen to what it says. Name, Gina Lestrade, height, 5'2", green cap, scruffy waistcoat, grubby white shirt, blue satchel, ragged. It's a detailed description of Miss Lestrade. Goodness, there's even a sketch of her, hat and all. Though if he showed it to her, she'd fire that smoke grenade launcher in his face for sure. And look, the details of the shop have been written down here too. Windibank's Pawnbrokery, Baker Street. Redemption deadline 15th of April, which is today's date. Why would Mr. Benedict have all that information scrawled on the back of that piece of paper? Okay. Can I present it?
Take that!
Okay, good. You got this great running shirt? Let's go! Yes, what brought you to the shop in the first place is the info about Miss Lestrade. Quite so, my dear fellow. It would appear that the writing in the sketch on the reverse of the flyer pertain to the pickpocket Miss Lestrade and to Mr. Windibank's pawnbrokery here. Ah. Ah! You originally told us that you had merely given chase after Miss Lestrade stole the redemption ticket from you. But that, sir, is a thinly veiled lie. Haha! Ryunosuke's so cute. It is the information on the back of the flyer that led you here today. By which I mean... Here, to Windibank's pawnbrokery today. And today, the redemption deadline of that overcoat. So you waited outside for the young girl matching the description you have written down to arrive. And you have gone to some lengths to hide the reason for your pursuit of Miss Lestrade. In other words, there is some ulterior motive for your actions. And then the cane. This stuff I read before, so we can skip it. What's a ferrule? It's the metal cap commonly found on the end of a cane, Mr. Naruhodo. Ah, the bit that makes the nice clacking sound on the pavement? That's what I was thinking. Yes, exactly. And Mr. Sholmes is right. It appears to be missing on this cane. But it doesn't actually look broken, does it? No, it doesn't, though the gentleman certainly did recoil when Mr. Sholmes identified the cane as suspicious. In other words, there's some secret about the cane that Mr. Benedict would rather we don't know. It's gotta be the initials, right? Yeah, initialing. Look here, Mrs. Otto. There's some letters on the handle. Ah yes, those must be initials, I think. In the West, it's customary for people to engrave their belongings with the first letters of their names. So Herlock Sholmes would be HS, you mean? That's right. And the initials on this cane, obviously. Oh, AG. Why does it feel as if that's not quite right? Okay, yeah, let's present that. Also, I kind of forgot that you could like look at things without presenting them, so I could have like examined his hat and stuff in the last correction, but you know, it's fine. We'll just go with it.
Take that!
The contradiction of which I speak is, of course, the initialing. A most astute observation, wouldn't you say, Mr. Eggert Benedict? Eggert. We are led to believe, sir, that your initials are EB. Yet, in a most possessive manner, you have in your grasp a cane bearing the initials AG. An incontrovertible contradiction indeed, would you not agree? No, you're wrong! This cane isn't... You said before that you had this cane for years. So don't try to tell us you just borrowed it from a friend or found it in the park. In short, though you hold yourself to be a gentleman, you've always withheld your true name. You recoil, sir. Is something wrong? And in your recoiling, you inadvertently facilitate the answer to the next conundrum to present itself. I feel like I might have read this already. Maybe. Yeah. Let's consider the bare bones of what's happened here. Miss Lestrade redeemed that fine-looking overcoat. And now a mysterious man has appeared, introducing himself with a fake name, and claiming that the overcoat belongs to him. But we know that he actually identified Miss Lestrade from a written description, which suggests that everything else he's told us is untrue. So what we need to do here is somehow prove that the overcoat cannot possibly belong to him. Okay. Ooh, what is that? Okay, I don't know if this is the answer, but I'm just gonna examine it because I can. Oh, the seam on the shoulder here is coming apart, look. So it is. Do you know, a moment ago when Mr. Benedict was surprised by something that was said, I thought I heard him make a rather strange noise. It sounded a bit like a tiny growl. And now I think it was probably the sound of the seam ripping open. If you look closely, it does seem to be a very tight fit. The sleeves are stretched to bursting, and he wouldn't have a hope of fastening it at the front. If he were to run around in it, I'm sure the whole thing would fall apart. That I'd like to see. Sorry? So how can we make Mr. Benedict run around? He's really giving this some thought. Okay, so... Well, that doesn't have to do with the cane, but it could be something. Let me look at the handle. Well, I can examine the hat now if I wanted to. I might as well do that. It is a rather strange handle for sure. Yes, certainly unusual for a gentleman's cane. You expect to see such a cane being twirled charmingly by its owner as he skips merrily down the street. You do? Something has just occurred to me. We have a shovel back in our office, don't we? Yes, you're right, and its handle is exactly the same shape as this cane's. Here we go! Now I'm starting to wonder if it's not actually a cane at all, but a spade. Mr. Sholmes' deductions are curiously compelling, aren't they? Wait. Oh, never mind. I thought I saw something, but I didn't. Let's look at the hat. I've been looking closely at this hat for some time now, and it's suddenly occurred to me that a bright white top hat like this might just be the hat for me. You like it, don't you? I think I do, don't I? Well, in that case, you can see if there isn't something similar among Mr. Windibank's forfeited items. After we've concluded our investigation, we must focus on the task at hand in the moment. Okay. Hold on. I kind of feel like, wait. I kind of feel like it has to be the seam, but isn't that like not related to the cane at all? Wait. Okay. Oh wait, it says, is this gentleman really the owner of the overcoat? Okay, so it's fine. Yeah, let's present this.
Take that!
Yay, the glass cracking means I'm right. The split seam, which you evidently would like to conceal, is the key to understanding this riddle, you see. Ah! Yes, because the overcoat is rather obviously a poor fit. Having forced it over your broad shoulders, the seam is already breaking apart. My suspicions were aroused from the outset. When you so baldly lied about your name and so boldly waylaid this pickpocket. Arg! This catalog of untruths has all been for one very specific purpose. To steal the article the young girl redeemed from Mr. Windibank. Arg! We did it! But what really irks me is this. This considerable crime I initially imagined has been considerably curtailed. LMAO. Abscond. Such a big word. Okay, so the next topic. Onwards. Oh my god, he's saying so many words right now. Have you forgotten that I redeemed the article in the proper manner? Had I not been the one to deposit in the first place, how could I possibly have known the relevant details? Okay, the thing is though, like, even if Mr. what the fuck is his name? Winda something? Like, wouldn't he remember this guy? If he drops it off, I feel like I would remember this guy. Oh, but the watchword can be discovered. As you are only too well aware, Mr. Benedict. Ah, and your furtive glance is more telling than I could have hoped. What? Let us consider how one might come to learn a secret watchword relating to the pawned property of another. Ooh. The method is revealed by the council notice. Oh, question mark. Wait, hold on. The direction of deduction must change rather dramatically now, I think. Yes, no more talk of tunneling into the sewers. Which is a pity, because it all sounded rather exciting. Anyways, you can't deny that the mysterious gentleman did know the watchword. Yes, Professor. If you didn't know that word, Mr. Windibank would never allow you to redeem the article. Or looking at it another way, if you did know that word, Mr. Windibank would allow you to redeem the article whether it was yours or not. So the question is, could this gentleman have found out the watchword somehow? Okay. Well, I don't really know what the council notice is, but notelet. Wait, hold on. I can't turn it more. Anything else here? I'm just checking. Revolver. Lamp. Okay, I'm gonna look at the notelet.
Wait.
Look at this, Mrs. Otto. Ah, it appears to be a memo that Mr. Windibank has scribbled to himself. Let's see, what does it say? Oh, Professor. Mr. Winterbank must make a note of the watchwords his customers give him right before their eyes. Drive by to say hello. How many times did Juno fall asleep? There was one point where I could barely open my eyes, but I was still reading pretty well, I think. But yeah, after this little part, I'm probably gonna end stream, so probably give me like 10 more minutes, maybe, or a little less. But hello, Shanix. I hope you're doing well. And an alarmingly clear script as well. You call that clear script? Damn. Oh dear, I don't know where to look. Who knows what other secrets I might see? Okay, so that's gotta be it.
Take that!
Please give me a glass breaking. Let's go. The method is revealed by the note lid on the counter to which your eyes were inadvertently drawn. Yes, the broker here follows the same procedure whenever a customer comes to redeem an article. Property damage, let's go! Oh! He asks the customer for a watchword and notes down the response uttered on a note lid he has on hand. Then he consults his ledger and confirms whether or not the watchword matches that of the article in question. I would expect nothing less of a diligent pawnbroker. But his diligence clearly has its disadvantages. What are you talking about? It is increasingly apparent that you were present in this shop before your accusation. Your accusation against Miss Lestrade. There we go. In all likelihood, you followed her inside and then observed her talking to Mr. Winterbank. When the diligent broker made a note of the watchword, as is his common practice, you observed him writing the word professor on the note lid beside the ledger. There we go. And that, sir, was the master plan you devised to steal the pawned article from the young Miss Lestrade. Master plan? Okay. For an ill-fitting overcoat hardly seems to justify the effort, much less a worthless music box disc. But naturally, you had very good reason to make them yours, didn't you, Mr. Benedict? I have no idea what you're talking about. Allow me to present a rather interesting piece of evidence. You see, this picture postcard tells us all we need to know. Literally, where did he get this from? The articles we're talking about are the overcoat and the music box disc that was in one of the pockets, which according to Mr. Winterbank isn't even worth a penny. And yet this man went to such lengths to steal them. Why? I wonder if perhaps we already have the evidence we need to explain it, Mr. Naruhodo. Could we? Really? I'd better have a thorough look through all the evidence we've collected so far. What? Look at all the little bumps on the disc. They're so tiny. Yes, the protrusions are called pins, and they pluck the teeth of the comb to make notes. And in just the edge, there's a small amount of blood. Yes, the blood of the mysterious Mr. Egbert Benedict. When Miss Lestrade tried to grab the disc from him, the pin scratched his fingers, it seems. Like when you're grating some daikon radish and accidentally catch your finger. Ouch! Just thinking about it hurts, and puts me off eating radish. Oh, I can rotate it. Ooh! What does that say? For McGilded! Oh, there's a little scrap of paper stuck onto the reverse side of the disc. Look! And a scribbled word or two. It looks like somebody's name. ... For McGilded. McGilded? It couldn't be. But it is, Mr. Naruhodo. A name I shall never forget for as long as I live. Oh, why? Why is his name on this? Yay! Okay, so this is the thing that we should present. Yeah. Let us present it.
Take that!
Yay! Another glass breaking. We're so in. You see, this music box disc tells us all we need to know. What's that on the back? It reads for McGilded. Ah! Ah, Mr. Magnus McGilded, the unfortunate philanthropist who perished in curious circumstances at the Old Bailey 2 months ago. Wait, he died? I forgot. Did he actually die? A prominent man in London, through his loan mongering, he did. He burned in the fire? Was that it? His loan mongering demonstrated a distinct lack of scruples. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. That's crazy. That's crazy, honestly. So, you're an associate of his, aren't you? Or perhaps a subordinate. He was in the omnibus when it was set on fire. That's crazy. I guess that's like the mystery of this case. Which is nice, because I was really wondering about that. Mr. McGilded was a man of unusually small stature. In fact, he was precisely the right size for that overcoat you squeezed yourself into. The way that he can say that so, like, so confidently is so funny. Ah! Your true identity remains shrouded in mystery, Mr. Eggert Benedict. But the final conclusion here is crystal clear. The reason you came to this pawnbrokery today? Was to retrieve an article left behind by the late Magnus McGilded. Oh yeah. We got him. We got him good. You know, I'm kind of realizing that the reason why it gave me a yes or no choice to the deduction was because they wanted me to make sure I already reviewed everything before I went into the deduction, which sucks because now I can't go back. But I just realized that, so oops. Oh yeah. Well, well, Mr. Magnus McGilded. Not a name I expected to hear in these circumstances. ... Mr. Sholmes, I'm afraid there's something very troubling on my mind. Pray tell, Mrs. Otto. Well, according to Mr. Windibank told us earlier, today was the final day on which the coat could have been redeemed, was it not? Yes, ma'am, that is correct. Today would be precisely 2 months since it was first deposited. Well, today is the 15th of April, so 2 months ago today would have been 15th of February, sir. That's right. It's all carefully recorded in my ledger. Ooh, wait! Does that mean that Mr. McGilded was already dead? So, like, he wasn't the one who submitted his own coat? Deposited at 10:30 p.m., I see. What? But that suggests... Yes, 15th of February. It's precisely on the day with on which the omnibus murder took place. Yeah, that's crazy! And 10:30 in the evening is precisely the time at which the terrible events were unfolding. Suggestive is not the word. It would seem that the matter is entirely beyond coincidence. You are, of course, at liberty to make whatever outlandish deductions you choose. However... Oh! Are you fucking kidding me? He just pulled out a gun! I must insist that you hand over the music box disc now. It would be a terrible shame for you to return to your native land in a box. And that's how he got here. What do I do? Why is this a choice? I'm saving. I'm scared. I feel like it has to be do not hand over the disc, right? But what if I die? Okay, I'm just gonna not hand it over. There are some things a man must protect at all costs. This may as well be one of those things. Then again, it may not. Oh god, Mr. Windibank. This is my shop. I can't allow any harm to come to my customers. If that were to happen... I shall have to take my own life. Dude, that is not the solution for everything. Mr. Windabank, no! Alright, that's enough. Oh, thank God. Oh, wow. I don't know if this is a new song or if I heard it before, but this bangs. Inspector Gregson. Inspector? That's right, Sunshine. The alarm was raised on one of our dedicated emergency lines. So we got here as fast as we could. Now, what's all this about, huh? Oh, praise be, you're here at last! I was moments away from forfeiting my own life in my very own establishment. Hello, Draco Vapor. Hello, fool! I'm so sorry, I'm like gonna end stream like soon. I'm trying to find like a good like ending spot. But I'm so sleepy. I can't go any longer. It's over. But I feel like we got a lot done, so. Fool, I'm waiting until I get to meet the, shoot. What's her name? I forget her name. Like the white-haired girl? The white-haired girl, like kinda goth girl? I don't know if she shows up in the first game, but if she does. I hope so soon. She's in the second game? Okay, never mind. Fool commissioned me to draw her once, so I was like, I remember. You're super spent too? Oh, at least it's the weekend. Hopefully you don't have like work. Hopefully you can relax a little. Oh well, second game is soon anyways. I will get there. It would seem you have the upper hand. Oh my god. his chips. Right, you lot have some explaining to do. I don't appreciate being bothered with some petty argy-bargy. What the hell? Petty? Mr. Windabank very nearly met with his end. Yeah, by his own gun as far as I can tell. Oh dear. And the whole of Britain could meet with its end if I don't get to the bottom of the case I'm supposed to be working on. What on earth is the case, Inspector? Spare no detail, Gregson. I might have said a little too much, actually. No matter, it's nothing to do with you lot. Anyway, sir, you're gonna have to come with me down to the station. But of course, Inspector. Did he just punch him? No way he's getting away. This sucks. Oh my god. There's no way this is happening. He's like, he got away. There's been a spate of There's been a spate of thefts at pawn shops around here recently. So we fitted emergency buttons underneath the counters for brokers to let us know when there's trouble. Oh, Inspector, I was very worried there for a while. Very worried indeed. He just stuffed it into his pockets. Now then, Mr. Permanently in Mournin'. Oh, yes? I'll be taking that whatever that is of McGilded's down to the yard, thank you very much. So hand it over. Oh, yes, of course. No, don't give it to him. It's mine, that is, that's mine. I'm sorry, miss. But anything belonging to McGilded's has to be taken in as evidence now. As evidence? If the police demand something as evidence, my dear fellow, we have no choice but to capitulate. It's all yours, Inspector. Ugh. Aw, poor Gina. And so we handed over Mr. McGilded's desk to Inspector Gregson. And we're summarily turfed out of the shop and onto the street. Yay. To be continued. Oh, that's a good ending spot, actually. Yay, we did good, we did good. Out of everyone in the Ace Attorney series, I find him to be the most relatable character because my immediate response also, whenever someone calls me out on a mistake, I made is to tell them I'm gonna kill myself. No! You know, yeah, he's real, but I'm just like, damn, in that situation, you could just point the gun at Benedict and then make him back down. Not just kill yourself. He's funny though. That was a good scene. I like that deduction too. And I like our new home base. Oh shoot. Oh, I don't want to continue. No, go back to the title screen. Let me go back to the title screen. Save again. Investigation part 2. Yay! We did it. Okay. Thank you so much for coming to the stream, everybody. That was really fun. That was really fun. I'm sorry for being sleepy. I think this is what I get for not drinking coffee. I have a stream scheduled for Sunday. I wrote down drawing for that. There's a good chance that I'll probably do drawing too. But if my wrist turns out to hurt or anything, then I'll probably switch gears to either Persona or I guess the more Ace Attorney, since I know there's a lot I gotta get through. I don't know if anyone mentioned it, but Sholm saying Egbert was a way to tunnel the way to the other side to rob that place, a reference to a Sherlock story? Oh shoot, no way. Yeah, that was so funny because I was like, wow, this is like a really far-fetched accusation. So that's funny that it's a reference to a Sherlock story. Sherlock is fucking funny. I love that guy. Yeah, go get some rest. So yeah. No stream scheduled for tomorrow, but honestly, you know, if I'm not tired, I kind of want to do something. I'm gonna try really hard to sleep early today. Because I have D&D and stuff in the morning, but it ends at 12, like latest, 12 p.m. PST latest, so it would be nice if I could stream like right after. Low-key kind of doubtful, but like it could be nice. So we'll just see. I'll keep you guys posted. And as always, I have a link to my Discord in the description of my Twitch. So if you want to keep track of me and my activities closer than just like social media stuff, then you can find me there. I hope you guys all have a good time with that. Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Oh, I just worry about being sleepy. My main issue right now is being sleepy. Anyways, that's all for me. Good night, guys. Good night, good night. Thanks again for hanging out with me. It's fun. Okay. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Good night, good night, good night, good night.